welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Bart, how are you?
I'm fine, and happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. Today we continue Andy's birthday week with the actual day of his
Yes, that's
birthday.
right. That's right. I have had a hard time telling which day was my actual birthday because I've been celebrated every day this week. So today kind of doesn't even feel like my birthday yet.
And today Andy is 43.
43, yes. Yes, thank you to the staff at the Brooklyn Dollar Tree
Brooklyn Dollar Tree.
for providing those. Yes, thank you.
Nice. So what are you doing for your birthday?
I'll be going to the Queens Wax Museum at right after the show. It only goes till 10:30. Your grandson, my nephew, is in it. He is John Deere, which I'm excited about. But I also have another kid I'm excited to see, Lincoln Vermeulen, the fourth generation of the Vermeulen family, the furniture family.
It's hard to picture him running that store someday.
No. Are you kidding me? Lincoln, he'll be fine. He is Robert Cade. Do you know who Robert Cade is? I'll give you a hint. He's
Some assassin?
no Florida. He is the inventor of Gatorade.
Oh, that's a great.
Yeah, so I'm excited. And I talked to his mother yesterday, and there'll be Gatorade all over the table. So I might take a Gatorade from Lincoln.
Yes, James, my grandson, is John Deere because his state, he picked a state, Vermont, my home state,
Yeah.
and John Deere was born in Middlebury, Vermont.
I had no idea. That's amazing.
Yeah,
And he was a blacksmith, yes?
he was a blacksmith.
Very good.
49 degrees right now, and another gray day. We expect showers and even a thunderstorm is possible. A high of 57 and another windy day.
I can't handle it anymore. Let's look outside, see what it looks like right now. That's what it looked like last night in Grand Ledge during the pouring rain, Bart. The only bright spot was the concession stand offered Chick-fil-A sandwiches and Domino's pizza.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
Who says there isn't parking in downtown Jackson?
Well, I don't know. Is that a private lot?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's for the residents of the Adams Hotel.
Unbelievable. I know I invited everyone to Suburban Lands today at 4 o'clock for my birthday party, but we were going to be highlighting their wonderful outdoor patio, so I don't know if we're going to do that yet, so stay tuned. We'll let you know for sure.
Well, for your birthday, I thought we'd take a look at some of the photos of you through the years.
Oh, really?
You know, on your birthday, it was a beautiful day, sunny, and as you look back, a lot of sunshine.
How did we get our phone in?
We were at the Masters. That's Andy and me at the Masters. And you couldn't actually take any pictures at the Masters, so we're in the Masters parking lot.
That was a very nice parking lot.
And Andy rented a green Mustang and convertible. And people thought we were, maybe connected to the Masters, so we got a good parking spot.
We
But Andy had to buy extra suitcases to get his merch back. Unfortunately, they didn't fit in the
That
convertible.
was a tough drive.
So
I never got a bill from Enterprise Rent-A-Car.
up in, remember where this was?
Traverse City.
Traverse City. We ran into the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile, and you weren't very excited about that. But Ella was, and I was as well.
Thank God we ran into that.
This must have been during the pandemic.
Yeah, this is a pandemic. It looks like you're wearing a scarf. Obviously, Ella and I were immune. Just walking around, not worried about anything.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. Oh my gosh, I look like a baby.
You were in some sort
Those
of
sunglasses, I have to be almost in my early 20s because those sunglasses I bought in Johnson City, Tennessee with all my per diem money from the NAIA National Championships that Coach Tim Bauer gave me. Went right to the Johnson City Mall and spent all my per diem money on those glasses.
Nice. That was one of those Yankee Air Museum planes that visited Jackson.
Neat.
And
Oh,
at the Byron Nelson. This
that
is how close you got to Jordan Spieth.
I have a way of finding my way into places somehow.
This was an area that was off limits.
That
Somehow-
was the tournament where we saw President Bush.
Yes.
Incredible.
Yeah, it was a double presidential trip because we went to Dealey Plaza and saw where John F. Kennedy was assassinated.
Yeah, you gave that guy $20 for the tour.
And at Tiger Stadium.
That was when I had the stomach ache.
That's right. You used the umpire's private bathroom, and
I had a horrible stomach ache right before your first pitch. It was probably nerves, and rightfully so. I had a right to be nervous if anyone saw your first pitch.
Well,
it almost killed a little boy that was 80 feet away from home plate.
apparently not a big crowd that day, and I don't know why I was so nervous.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. This was, you remember what this was?
Oh, this is a hot shave before Joy's wedding. First,
Yeah.
I thought I might have been getting my wisdom teeth out or staples in my head.
This was the hot shave on the morning of Joey's wedding
I almost threw up right then.
at the Brooklyn Barbershop.
I hadn't been to sleep.
Yeah, we had Hinkley Donuts.
Ugh, that was a tough morning.
That was a fun morning.
There
Here's-
we are.
Here you are. Back in our early days of covering hockey, Andy was on a camera, and this was before the nets were put up over the glass, and Andy got a puck to the head at a hockey game where JTV was covering. Did you
did.
hold on to the camera? Did you?
Yeah, I held on to it.
That's
It
good.
didn't knock me out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just stunned me a little bit.
Did you get stitches?
I got 10 staples. It
Wow.
was awful.
Last time you wore a dress shirt.
Yeah. Well, I'm literally wearing a dress shirt today.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
it's under my quarter zip. Although Brad Berlinski told me I am the king of quarter zips.
You
Which he's
are.
right, I
How
am.
many do you have?
I don't know, but you like what you like.
Yeah.
You're the king of ties.
This is one of my favorite photos of your family.
Oh, it's very nice.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And another one of my favorite
That's a
photos.
weird looking outfit that I've got on.
Yeah. Well, you know, the fashions do change. Again, a dress shirt
It's weird.
on the beach in North Carolina, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brandon's wearing a dress shirt.
Here we are at the President's Cup. And
Good God.
I don't remember that hat.
Yeah, where is that?
Where is that hat?
I don't know. I don't remember.
You know, I set things down and I forget about them.
Was that the day Joey had 25 Tito's and lemonades?
Probably,
Yeah, it looks like it.
yeah.
That was
Yeah.
fun.
That was a fun time.
Oh my God.
Last night.
Oh, jeez.
Last night at the grand opening ribbon cutting of the IEP Urgent Care on West Michigan Avenue, the IEP people surprised Andy with a birthday cake.
I was told Dr. Sinkoff made that, but I found out that actually Dr. Brian Kim made that cake.
Nice.
Yeah, Dr. Kim baked that.
Yeah.
So it's wonderful.
You know, there's one other photo that I have in my office.
Oh, very nice.
Everybody here at GTV's seen this, and this
Oh
is
yeah, this is a good one.
one of the things that hanging in my office that a lot of people ask me about. And this is Andy and Joey.
Hey, why don't you dress us up as a couple ranch hands and send us into town to get some textiles?
A fine portrait by yours truly at
Yeah, wow, that was
Townley
fun.
Studio.
That's just a great photo.
This was a popular. Do we still, Brendan? Is that?
Do we have that wood set? That half fence? Do we have the half fence somewhere?
It's a
What you
fence?
didn't see is Joey fell off that fence and he cracked his head open right after the photo was taken.
I think the fence is still in the basement.
It probably is. Well, that is just very exciting.
At
Very
least,
exciting.
At least, we didn't pull out the Halloween. Remember, or the Easter with the
Ugh.
live bunnies.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all.
And we rented live bunnies once
That was
for
bad.
Easter pictures, and someone said, you know, you're taking still pictures. You don't need a live
Yeah,
bunny.
you didn't. Yeah, so.
Well,
Weird.
happy birthday.
Well, thank you very much. Unbelievable.
Let's wait to see what's happening next year.
I know, you,
I got
Brandon.
a whole birthday week lined up.
Brandon, I hope it's on a Sunday and no one has to see me.
All right, we can.
Okay, thank you very much. You know, Bart, I saw on the interwebs that 3.6 million folks will fly by aeroplane
Oh,
this Memorial Day,
Wow.
which is up 2% from last year, but up 12% from pre-pandemic levels, which I have a hard time understanding because of the cost of it. So, and then also, of course, 10% of the state of Michigan will travel over 50 miles.
I wonder how do you know that?
Well, it's the same way that you know that information.
Well, I told you that information like 2 days ago, and you challenged the information. So,
I like to challenge the information and then make sure it is correct. Real quick, we finished our my daughter's soccer season, and I need to give a shout out to coaches Josh Walls and Mike Blair. I mean, how great we live in a town where I can be or your daughter can be coached by Josh Walls from Barker Weber Insurance and Mike Blair from Blair's Car Care.
that is
Top notch.
quite an honor.
It is.
Well, we're getting 2 more new restaurants, Andy. I guess our town is just, it's growing.
I guess.
Yes, the Leone Township Board approved the construction of 2 new restaurants, and they're both Dunkins.
Really?
Yes, we're getting new Dunkins. And they
Interesting.
are going to be at 3841 Page Avenue, across from the McDonald's at the 127 Page Avenue intersection.
Oh, that's going to be that's already a little bit of a zoo there.
Yeah.
Will it be attached to a gas station, or is this a standalone?
It's a standalone,
Okay.
and it's
Standalone
going
Dunkin'.
to have a drive-through, and I think it's going to be built on what was the former Power Barn.
Okay.
I think that's the location.
Yeah, your I know your nephew's stepdaughter worked there.
That's my first job for 2 weeks.
You worked over at the Dunkin'
For
when
2
it was
weeks.
24 hours?
Yeah, I mean, I'd be there at 5 in the morning.
You just
work
couldn't.
out.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
too early.
Time to make the donuts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fun fact, they don't make the donuts.
That is
Dun-
true. I don't know, and the only reason I know that is because I knew an employee that worked there.
Right.
And she said they're frozen.
Yeah,
So.
I asked, well, maybe the one that's owned by Mr. Patel on West Ave, maybe they make, because they used to make them, maybe they still do, but,
All I know is our Dunkin' is the best Dunkin' in the country.
and the other one is going to be built next to the Dollar General on Ann Arbor Road, the Sergeant Road exit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And then we're also getting a Five Guys Fries and a McAllister's Deli. So
Yeah, well, we've heard that for years.
we are. They're. It's right by the K Jewelers over there.
They're working on it.
Yeah, they are. They're,
Okay.
they're pouring
They're working
the
on
they're
it,
pouring the
yeah.
concrete right
Good to
now.
hear.
NFL players are going to be able to play in the Olympics.
Insane.
Flag football. Can you believe that? NFL owners have voted to allow NFL players to participate for the 2028 games in LA. Now, a lot of the current flag football community not happy. Got their own league, own players, own quarterbacks. We don't need Pat Mahomes and Tyreek Hill.
I'm not in the flag football community, and I'm not happy.
Well, I can tell you, Bart, that people need to pay attention to flag football seriously at this point. It's going
to replace regular football.
Well, it's not, but in female flag football, girls flag football is going to be offered in all 50 states within the next few years. It's already extremely popular in some parts of our state, including Ann Arbor. So, yeah. Watch for flag football to become the next big-time sport for sure.
And today, the league owners are going to vote on whether they will legalize the tush push, which the Eagles really want to have happen.
Yeah, I don't like it. It doesn't seem like it's a fair part of the game, so I hope it doesn't happen.
The Lions are going to be on evening primetime football 5 times this coming season.
It's awesome.
And if you have had a hard time getting tickets to go to Ford Field, it's because they're selling out. The guess which team has the highest average ticket price in the league?
New York
The
Giants.
Lions.
Is it the Lions?
The Lions, $254, and they've announced a 20 to 30% increase over that. But the Lions have come up with something new. The Detroit Lions takeovers, bowl game-like packages that include 3-night trips to 3 games, Kansas City, Washington, and Philadelphia. So you get to fly and be part of the away team
I love
in the
that.
stands like here they are at Soldier Field. And the whole deal includes flights, hotels, and tickets to each game, run from $2,000 to $3,000.
That's cool.
So it's possibly even cheaper
It
than
could
going to
be.
the Ford Field.
It could be. We went to the Lions at Colts game last year, and it felt like a Lions takeover as well. So, and sometimes it is. Like you said, it was cheaper to go to the Lions game in Indy than it was in Detroit.
Do you have a dash cam video? Unit?
No, but it's something I'm looking into.
Well, here's a good reason to have one. We've got dash cam video from a dump truck that was being piloted by a gentleman who had a medical emergency as he's
Where's this
breezing
at?
along this road in New Jersey, Woodbury
Oh,
Heights. Okay, wait for it. Watch
Whoa.
out. Uh-oh. It's crossed over the center line, and now, uh-oh. Watch out. Oh,
Bang!
yeah,
Oh, no.
yeah.
Oh, this thing's, oh my
Yeah,
God.
out of control. Bam.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Whoops. Yeah, apparently he's okay.
How
And there
fast was he going?
there was someone in the house.
No.
Yeah, so the person in the house and the driver, they were both rushed to the hospital and they are recovering. So the good news is no one's dead. And obviously a lot of people could have been dead in this
Yeah,
situation.
this is crazy. I mean, you could have people out in the yard.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
could have hit who knows what.
Can you imagine,
Man.
Brandon, you're watching Days of Our Lives in there, and next thing you know,
Having a great time.
a Brinks truck plows into you. Wow.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Who's on the show today?
Oh, we have a wonderful show lined up. We're going to get things started. We have Dr. Michael Phil and Dr. Jacob Sinkoff, and they will join us right after this quick break.